best Corona purchase I've made in the past few months. It's a memory foam pillow. I highly recommend it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, straight from my childhood home here in Zurich. I hope you're all doing really well during these times. So as you guys might know, I have not been able to travel back to New York in the past few months because of the pandemic and its travel restrictions. So I have been spending a lot of time with family here in Europe and actually have really gotten into the swing and rhythm of the day. So I thought that today would be a particularly good day to take you along, simply because I have fun things planned ahead. So I'm teaching a few lovely students via Skype today, and yeah, tonight one of my oldest friends, Naomi, is gonna come over. We're gonna make some Japanese food, probably some soba, and then we're gonna eat it, of course. So I'm really excited for that. I feel like I haven't had proper Japanese food in a while. And other than that, I'm just going to be practicing the violin, practicing Japanese, do all of that shebang that I do anyways. And yeah, let's get some coffee because I need to wake up. Let's go. Okay, so I would say there's no better way to start the day. I was really feeling like some fresh fruit, and look at this giant strawberry. These berries, they're from our garden. Golden raspberries and some black currants. Yum. So welcome to my kitchen. I am going to be making coffee with the mocha pot. So here we have a bunch of beautiful coffee beans. My parents like a specific kind of coffee and I like it too a lot. So we have to grind them up first. Meanwhile, we are also going to be brewing some water, or boiling some water, I guess. So this is a mocha pot. People use this a lot more in Europe than I see it in the States. In the States we drink drip coffee or cold brew, which is also really good and quite intense. But this is the way that my parents have been doing it, and I recently really got into this. So let's do it. While the water is boiling, we will just grind our beans, and it's going to be a little bit loud. Once the beans are ground up, it looks something like this. And then we are going to be pouring our water into the base. I always pour in too much, but maybe today is my lucky day. Ooh, around here. Good. Once the water is in here, we put the filter on. The freshly ground coffee, we're just gonna put on top of here. It smells so good and so fresh. So it looks something like this. And all that's left to do is to put the head on top. We clip it in here. So what's going to happen is that the heat brings the water to a boil. It'll seep through the coffee and the pressure is going to fill this chamber up with coffee. With the magic of editing, this is already done. Ooh, can I do it? Yeah. Just gonna have a half cup first. And what I actually like to do is that I miss Starbucks so much. I put a little bit of maple syrup in it instead of just plain sugar or stevia. And this actually gives it a little bit of a flavor. And usually I use oat milk, but we don't have that in this household. My parents don't really believe in it. So a little bit of milk, just Swiss milk. Sometimes if I'm feeling very adventurous, I like to use a little bit of either cinnamon or nutmeg. I actually really like nutmeg, and it really goes well with the maple flavor. It's a little bit of winter. I don't know. I also like to do a big mocha pot, let it cool down, drink it the next day with some ice cubes. And yeah, let's give this a try. Really good. Okay, I'm ready for my lesson now. So welcome to my little workstation over here. I chose a corner of the house that was very undistracting in the background. The only distracting thing in the background is like my little skeleton friend. I feel like we need to give them a name. So if you have any suggestions, please drop them in the comments down below. So back here I have, of course, my iPad, which has all of my music and student notes in there. For quick notes, I always have a pen and a paper close by, but usually I use my Apple Pen, which is really convenient. Then the laptop, of course, and sometimes the Wi-Fi connection is a little funky. In that case, I have my phone close by. I just ordered a microphone and a webcam to really up my teaching game. I freeze really easily, so I always have a sweater close by. and of course Mr. Violin. So today's students are going to be from Australia and Japan. They're very lovely. After I drink my fuel, it's time to teach. Let's do it. Okay, so quick lunch, a few leftovers, potatoes, salad from the garden, and you can hear construction work in the background. But I can't wait to dig in. Was ist der Pilz?
Ja, das ist das Ziergras, weißt du, was da immer auf dem Berg hatte.
Okay, so I just finished my students and had a little bit of a practice. Not gonna lie, I am kind of tired, but I'm gonna just do a little bit of Japanese and have a little bit of editing to do, but I'll probably do that after my friend leaves when I'm by myself. Yeah, one of my students is quite young, and usually I don't take students into my studio that are under 10 years of age, 11 years of age, simply because at that age it's really crucial to have physical guidance, you know, like putting the violin up and the posture and everything like that. And also playing along is something that really helps young students, and that isn't really possible online, right? However, with the virus and most music schools being closed right now, I figure it's better for a young student to have online lessons rather than no lessons at all. So it's been really rewarding to have kids in the studio. It just takes a lot more work. So I'm gonna just do some Japanese now, and as I said, not gonna lie, I am a little bit tired, but consistency is key, and honestly the last 2 days I haven't really done any Japanese. You guys might know I am half Japanese and half Swiss, so I do know some Japanese. So I know the hiragana alphabet, I know a little bit of the katakana alphabet, and pretty much none of the Chinese symbols, because there's like thousands of those symbols. So I also have my reading material, if you guys know this blue cat, which is Doraemon. He's an iconic Japanese kids character. So yeah, I'm reading kids books. That's what I'm doing. So also in terms of speaking, I speak like a 5-year-old child, not gonna lie. So formal Japanese is something that I'm also trying to get up to speed. But you know, with patience and consistency, I'm sure this is gonna improve at least. I might not be a master, but you know, better than nothing. I really miss going to Japan, but you know, right now it isn't really possible to travel there anyways, so I might as well get my Japanese better for the next visit, which is hopefully soon. Let's practice some Japanese. Look who's here! Hi. This is Naomi. So tell us, how did we meet and when? Because I feel like it's been forever.
I think it was like when you were born.
Yeah, we basically know each other since birth, right?
Yeah, I think we're 1 year apart, and I think, yeah, we grew up in the same town, so yeah.
What you doing right now?
I'm cooking soba.
Or attempting, we're attempting to.
Yeah.
We want to do probably zaru soba? No? Like the cold one?
But we'll see how it turns out.
Yeah.
I have actually no idea how to do it. Ich hoffe, das Fisch, das ist gutes Rutz.
Ja. Hit or miss. Okay, we even put in ice cubes like in the restaurant, so it really cools down. And Naomi is doing some tamagoyaki over here. Tamagoyaki queen.
Tamagoyaki.
Okay, so we got our dinner ready.
This, some ginger.
Oh man, I'm so hungry, I swear.
And then you take the soba, dip it,
dip it.
And then enjoy.
Ay! I've actually never had eggs in my soba, so super excited to try this out. Arigato. Oh. Arigato. So Naomi and I wanted to go walking, and we just realized that our cherry tree has a lot of cherries this year. Last year we barely had any, but I'm really excited to see that the bees have been working hard. Because yeah, that was the reason. The bees weren't happy last year. Alright, so it's been a while, but thank you so much for watching. This was my first vlog of 2020, but I'm back. So I really hope to see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like it and subscribe, because it's gonna be a little more of a regular thing now. So yeah, see you next time.